So I have some good and bad news. Good news is here. It's started to dry. Bad news is over here. It's not dry at all. Oh man, this feels nice because now we're actually starting on the structure on the boat. So we're gonna start up with these back walls here and cut out a little piece for the brace that goes over to the back section where you're gonna sit. So we're gonna do 2 braces that go all the way through the boat and then a big board on top of that you're gonna sit on.
Wow!
So here we're actually extending and enlarging the side supports for both the backboard and the side benches, which included glassing them in. Please come sit. Okay, let's do the sawing now. You ready?
Yes.
Yes. Hey. All right, so the foundation is now done for the seats, the rear seats. We've got this one that's gonna hold up to like 10, 12 big fat men at least. And then we're gonna do these front seats here. So what's left now is to lay some fiberglass down on these edges here to really straighten it up and to strengthen it up. This right here is fitment. It's like, how much? 1 finger away from not fitting, but it does fit. So good news is we can actually put that back without ripping everything apart again. So now once again it's time to put some fiberglass on. So we sand everything down, prep it, and then put it on. It actually came out quite well. And here you can actually see my first container breaking. But we got a second one, so we're good. Alright, so it's been a week almost, and hopefully this is all hardened. Yeah. That's rock solid, all of it. Nice. Alright. So I think today's plan is to get all of the benches ready and just get everything cut out so we can have the front bench done and the back section. Yeah, don't even bother, that's not what we did. You see this thing? That is what we did. And here's how we made it. Alright, so news alert. I 1. Broke my mic. 2. My storage ran out. But I finished this piece almost fully. We just need some type of bolt to run through there. I also welded all the holes here. As you can see, there's still some spots left, but I think once we get some paint on there it's gonna be fine. Because the front bench, we're actually screwed on this, but we're just gonna lay it directly against this and hopefully that's enough. So the next step now is to raise up the boat a little bit and then get this welded on. Yeah, this is definitely overkill, but my girlfriend told me to do it, so now we're here. Let's just get into a nice, comfortable position here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Hey! Hola! So first comes the small board, somewhere around there, and then the larger one. That's pretty much perfect.
Boo!
Ah! I love these drills. It's like drilling in bedrock, man. Nothing is happening. Alright boys, you should know by now that we don't give up. So I got myself some new drills and we are gonna try this one more time and get a hole through this, and hopefully this can make it a little bit easier. So, a note to myself and to everyone watching: save yourself the time and go buy some actual drill bits. Did some troubleshooting on the choke because the guy that had the boat before us said it doesn't work at all. So in order to start the boat, you've had to come all the way here, pick apart the whole engine cover and put it up manually. First I thought the solenoid was broke. It's not. I put 12 volts to it and it clicked just fine. And then I thought that the button was broken, so I tried that, nothing happened. But then if you put the ignition on and then you take a screwdriver and put it between the negative and positive here, so it's just the button that's broken. Oh, so that's how it works. No way. You see all of that green stuff? If we polish that off, this might work. There we go, it's fixed. Okay, now we're gonna do something fun. I'm gonna go and grab the stereo and a speaker and see if that fits the way it's supposed to. Because I think we're gonna keep the stereo positioning the way it was, just because it's at like the best location. I'm happy with that. Looking at it from this perspective, it's not looking like it's gonna fit. Yeah, no, that's not happening. And then we have to fill this in somehow. I think I'm first gonna cut a board that's the same size. Alright, so I've done a total of 0 measurements. And it fits like a glove. I am just that guy when it comes to not measuring shit. Now unfortunately I'm running low on battery, so I'm probably just gonna do all of this off cam and then show you the end result in a second. So there we go. It's all filled in except for the hole that we're gonna keep for the bracket. So now I'm just gonna take all of this back inside, go to sleep, and then there's gonna be a few rainy days, so I'm gonna let this harden, and once we have some nice weather, probably in the weekend, I'm gonna go back out and sand it all down. Bro, I just love Sweden. The Swedish weather, it's amazing. So as you can see here, when I tried sanding it, it's not fully hardened, and the temperature got so low, the chemical process has probably stopped. So we're gonna put a fan in here that blows hot air, and then we're gonna put a cover on the boat and let it sit for probably 20 hours or some shit, and just hope and pray that that fixes it. All right, there we go. So now we have like a little tent in here, so it blows hot air that way. Hopefully it circles around and then it comes all the way back here and out. So we're gonna leave it like this for a few hours to start with, and then come back and see. And I really hope that this is gonna do well for the epoxy.